Today, if you see the title already, you already know what we're about to talk about. Okay, it's going to be a get ready with me, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about how I met my first boyfriend. Hey, but anyways, let's get started before I get distracted. Hey guys, so I've done my skincare. Lately, I've been using mostly Pixie stuff. I have this rose oil blend and this glow tonic. They're not sponsoring me, by the way. I just really like their product and it has been working really great. And also, I got this retinol eye cream. So they're a Japanese brand. So I noticed most Japanese brands that I've used or I'm using, I've worked really well with my skin. So these I recommend for myself. But if you try it out and it works for you, let me know in the comment section. Don't be afraid to share it because we're all trying to figure out the skincare together, okay? Okay. So let's get to it. So I like to start with my brows. So, you guys do not even believe this. I can't remember how old I was, but I know I was like, I think I was young. I was young. Not that I think I was young, but God, y'all, it was epic. So like when we met, I was living in this in an estate at that time. There's like usually a whole block full of people, and then there's everybody in the estate. But we had this main estate. Our estate was like a little square, and in the middle was like the playground and like where people just came to chill. People came there to come and just have fun. And also that's where we had our generators. For those of you that don't know what a generator is when the electricity is gone, it's something that manufactures or generates electricity. Let's just throw that out there because you're gonna be hearing it again. So I think it was a holiday. A girl just got her hair done because I had a neighbor who does hair. She was experimenting at that time. So, baby, free hair done. I don't have to go to the hairdresser where they'll be pushing your head under there. You know where. If you've had that experience, comment down below. Let us gather here together. Anyways, before I forget to do my eyebrows, y'all, this is how it starts. I really don't have to do much to my eyebrows. I just brush them in place. And thank God for genetics. Hey! Because if not, your girl will not know. Your girl will not know how to do eyebrows. And there's some period. Alright, let's move on. But I thank God for genetics, y'all. So after the lady did she like did I can't talk and do my eyebrows at the same time, which is why I always do my eyebrows off camera. She did our hair. She was like a big sis to us, y'all. I am mad nervous. I don't know why. I usually don't do much, but concealer will finish it. She did our hair. We're looking fly. So all of a sudden, that was the day before I did my hair. The day before, me and like one of my really close friends at that time, like we're all neighbors. We had like a lot of kids in our block. Bruh, it was so fun. Like I went there recently and I was like, oh my God, look at this, so much memory. Yeah, everybody is moved. All the little shing bang bang people, all the little small kids, they done grown. I saw some, I was like, how old are you again? So I'm going to be mixing my LA Girl Pro Concealer with Flan and Chestnut because I like the combination it gives me. So I was in the estate. We did our hair the day before. Then at night, it was like an event happening or something. But it was a holiday, I think. But the Nepa, they took lights on the holiday. Can you imagine this? When they took the lights, everybody was like really grumpy and everything. So we all just went downstairs to where we usually just hang out in the square. let's just call that place the square. Because the square was a popping place at that time. And if you were not in the square when there's no light, baby, bye. So our square had a tree low-key in the middle on the side of one of the square. I can't really remember the location of that tree. We had the tree on the side, y'all. Y'all. It was really nice. We had everybody at home. Everybody was in town. Like all those, when youth coppers go to school and you're like, yeah, you're excited to hear all their stories about camp and whatnot. So that was just so interesting. Y'all, I might have to be quiet because I can't. Hey, I've already messed up. This is making me. Y'all, like I said, if not because of jeans, your girl wants to know how to do make eyebrow. Because literally, when my friends ask me to do their makeup, I'm breathing hard on the inside because Timbalo mezok, but anyways, so everybody was in the square getting, you know, a little gist time, story time. So the kids, well, I have kids like different ages. So if you're your age, you had like particular sections. The adults were sitting down, they were chilling by the house, by the block, by the house generally. Let's just call it that because I don't know if you guys will understand by the block. Anyways, so they were all chilling. Adults were chilling on one side, youths were chilling on one side, and we the kids were chilling on one side, and then the babies were like with the adults. So we're all in like a really good vision area whereby we can all see what's going on. But where I was staying with my friends, you can see something but you can't see nothing, if that makes sense. You can see something but you can't see what you can't see nothing. So yeah, so I'm gonna use my my foundation to do the top of my brows, because by the time I use my foundation over my face, I need it to be blending. I'm not looking 2 shades difference, but by the time I'm done with this, it's gonna make sense. It looks really light right now on camera. Anyways, so we're all chilling, everybody's having fun, dancing. Me, I was actually dancing though. So my friend, actually it was even my friend that spotted this guy walking. So it was him and his brother that was walking in our area, like walking by us, because literally, like I said, our square is so big, like it leads to other blocks, but you have to pass through that square to get to other blocks. Yo, like, it was no joke. My friend was like, "Talk, but somebody's coming." I was like, "What are you talking about, girl? I'm trying to show you this dance. Would you pay attention?" Like, drop something. I was like, "Girl, if you don't stop playing and pay attention to this dance I'm trying to show you," because we had the end of the year. I think it was end of the year. Since everybody was at home, it was the end of the year events coming up. So I was like, "Hey, I'm finna show y'all what I done learned," and you know, yada yada yada. But was she paying attention to me? No, she wasn't paying attention to me. And so she was like, "Okay, oh, Dalakpo, somebody's coming. Dalakpo, somebody's coming." I'm like, what does that have to do with me? And y'all, back then they used to call me Blind Dalakpo because I literally could not tell when somebody liked me. I still can't tell, or where I like when somebody likes me genuinely, and or if somebody's interested in me. So I was just like, "Oh, kilo coming. What's my own concern? Just please let me show you this dance so I don't have to repeat myself. And if I have to repeat myself, girl, we're gonna be in trouble, you know, because I ain't got time for this." So my friend, being I'll call her amazing, because at that time she was awesome, being the amazing chick that she is, pushed me into this oncoming somebody. Y'all, I literally backed my whole body into this guy. Literally backed my whole body into him. Damn near pushed him, and he went to go and buy fuel at that time with him and his brother. They went to go get gas at the gas station for their generator. So I almost spilled generator gas. Hey, yeah, can't explain until down on it. Yo, is on your own, no. So I was low-key upset with her for that. Like, yo, Emi Olowo. It's not like a Yoruba mother. I was like, me, I don't have money, but I was grateful. Like, the push wasn't that hard. But my friend was already running games on me at that time. Can you imagine the kind of friends I have and still have to today? You'll only be surprised, honestly. So, for a while, I like to like play with my brows till I think they're okay. And I already went ahead and pulled out my concealer. Gonna be doing something really simple today. I really don't have energy to beat the whole face to stupor. Okay, continue with the story. So, hold on, we are going to be right back. So, she pushed me. I bumped into this guy and damn near made him fail. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry. Funny enough, I still remember what I had on that day. I had on a orange tank top-ish that my auntie bought for me from the United States. Cause I was bougie back then. And then a pair of jeans, but I don't remember what I was wearing my feet. But I remember, I remember my my outfit because I was feeling myself. And I just had my hair down the other day. Baby, you can't tell me nothing. I was just like, this girl was nice. So I pushed him. I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I don't mean to bump you. My friend pushed me. He was like, oh, it's fine, fine. Was it buckets or no, it's not buckets. The container he was using to carry the foil were like kind of like a what they call it, but whatever he was using to carry the foil at that time, I dropped from his hand. Thankfully, it dropped standing, not to fall, because if it has fallen, more than likely it would have spilled, but they wrapped it around with some plastic wrapper, so it was safe. So thankfully the foil did not spill, nor did it fall. But the intention in which my friend was aiming for, what? Because our eyes lock like film. You know how there's that part where somebody throws something on the floor, or you bump into somebody and the thing fall on the floor, and both of you link hand, how you look at each other, how you say, wow, could this be love? Yeah. That was exactly what happened. Bruh, I thought I was in some kind of movie for a while. But, so, I said sorry, like, kind of like helped him up, because he was like on one knee. Kind of helped him up. His brother was just looking at me like, okay, kill it, really. So he was just looking like, what's wrong with these people? And my friend was like, please, don't dump me. Don't you dare dump me. I'm going to be using this Juvia's Place. Not Palace. Juvia's Place palette on my face. So, y'all, when I said this was very, very interesting. The meeting, the whole thing was just crazy because we're just looking at each other like, oh my God. Sparkles. Sparkles. Was sparkling. Your girl didn't know what to do. Period. Because I was just looking like, man, when I tell you this boy was fine. He was a handsome bubble. Characteristics, no bad there. He was fine. He was a fine something like that. Fine little specimen at that time. Okay? Let's put it there. So, going in with this color right here. And then I'll go in with this. And then a little bit of that. So, those three colors. So, going with the first color. I'm going to put it right here and just place some. This is like the basic colors that I use on a regular. And if I'm not trying to do too much makeup. And just look simple and everything. And for this, I just wet my brush with my spray. You can use any type of spray, or setting spray, or mist or whatever it is. You can use any type of spray on your face. So I met this boy and everything. So bros got up. I said, I'm sorry, apologize and everything. He said, no problem, you're good, whatever. He didn't say whatever, but he just said, no problem, you're good, like, my bad. Kind of like was apologizing too, on top of the matter that it was me that bumped into you, sir. Did you forget? Clearly you didn't forget though. But yeah, that was it. And the bros carry his fuel, carry his petrol, and continue to walk with his brother. My friend was like, the fuck? Excuse my French. My friend was just really shocked that, okay, what kind of meeting paro is that? So I just keep going in with that same color. So I build it up to get like this eyeshadow color. So I just keep, my friend was very, very shocked that, you know, at least the guy did not say, hello, fine girl, how are you? What's your name? What's your number? Can I holla shit? So she was shocked. I was looking at her like, why did you push me? She couldn't talk. So I let it slide. So all of a sudden, we're still gisting. I'm practicing my dance step, showing this girl finally when she decided to pay attention to the dance step, that I was doing. And then here comes a little tap on my shoulder. I'm like, who knows me? Please. And this is like, it's still like, NEPA has not brought lights. And some people do not want to on their generator because they want to on the generator to sleep. So they decided to just wait outside, and it wasn't too dark. We had a square light that lit up the square, but it was just like a solar panel thing that just lit up the square. And so that was settled. We had lights, so you could each actually see each other's face. So it's not like we're in the dark, but the solar light had us like lit up. So that's how I could tell that brother man was a fine man. Actually, I think I'm just going to be using two colors on my eyes today because your girl ain't got time. So, and to do the eyeshadow, I used the flat brush to do it, and I wet it. So for the second shadow that I'll be using, same palette, this brown right here, just to kind of darken the corners a little bit. Y'all, it was funny. It was hilarious. So I feel a little tap on my shoulders. I'm like, who knows me? Like, seriously, who knows me? I don't like this one. Who knows me? So it was like, okay, hi, I just wanted to, hey, it was brother. It was, wait 10 minutes. I was like, he came back. My friend was like, this guy, I don't okay. But he actually came back just to say hi to me and actually give me his number. But funny enough, you guys will not believe the thing that this guy did that was like really weird, but it was sort of cute. It was like, hi, what's your name? I was like, my name is Rock, but why? Like, that's one thing. I won't be rude or anything to anybody, but I just said, okay, my name is Apple. Why do you need my name for? So he was like, hi, my name is Apple. I told him my name was Apple. He told me his name. I'm not gonna put his name out here. So he told me his name, and you know, I was like, oh, that's nice. I actually had seen him around. Ooh, y'all see that? I actually had seen him around the square once or twice, walking by or whatever. But I didn't really pay attention to him. I just said, oh, it was cute. Yeah. So it was like, oh, can I have your number? I said, no. I'm not giving you my number. He was like, why? I said, because I'm not giving you my number. I said, okay. But you can at least have my number, right? Baba was persistent. But we talked for a second and then finally convinced me. My friend was like, look, if she don't want your number, bring it. I will store it in her phone for her. Can you imagine this traitor? But, you know, she was not a traitor at that time. I was just, after I left like this, I was just hyping her like, my girl. But yeah, let's continue. Let's continue. So, he gave us his number, but our phones was upstairs, and he like literally gave me some numbers to memorize, which was part of his phone number, and then asked my friend to also memorize another part of the phone number. So she had one part, I had one part, but being the okoga that she is, she memorized everything. I actually don't remember the number again, but she memorized the number and stored it, like literally stored it in my phone and convinced me to use it. So eventually I ended up using it. So by the time he gave me his number and it was like still talking to me, all of a sudden, NEPA brought the light. Ow, I bit my tongue. NEPA brought the light though. So our oldest aunties were like calling us to come back upstairs and everything. So we had to say our little goodbyes. I didn't want to go because, you know, your girl was feeling the brother. Okay. So after that, we went upstairs, we parted ways. I said, see you later. I said, same to see you later, whatever. My friend was like, hey, that lock man his name. Okay, I said, girl, if you don't be quiet. We have not know where this is going to, first of all. Second of all, I don't even know if he's feeling me like that. You know what? Calm down. She was just looking at me. That's okay. Can it be? So I'm going in with that first initial color to kind of blend out the dark color because it was kind of sharp. So yeah, just so there's no harsh lines, if y'all understand what I mean. So yeah, we went back upstairs. The next day, my friend was like, are you gonna call him? I'm like, I'm too prided in myself. Call who? Who are we calling? We are not calling any more morning balls. I can't. I'm not ever going to come here and be fronting one thing. I definitely called in a few minutes. I like literally typed up his number, and guess what? I messaged him. I was like, hey, well, I didn't call. I messaged him actually. I messaged him. I was like, hey, this is Zolakboy. He was like, I thought you'd never message me. I was like, cheesy, but I was like, at the same time. Oh God, yeah, yeah, girl was hit the bosque. I was a lover. I was not a person of war. I was in the love ski. Let's just say that. So we got to talking every now and then. It was really cute. Like, yeah, it was really cute. I was like feeling him, he was feeling me. So I went back with that brown color just to brighten up my eyes a little. He was feeling me, we were feeling each other, and you know, we just kept it rolling. Hey, God of mercy, Lapo, bagye, drop it. So we were definitely feeling each other. So we kept texting back and forth. And then, you know, after a couple of days or whatever, he said, you wanted to see me. I'm like, what do you mean you want to see me? Your girl was like, yeah, sure. I don't know about all that, but okay. So I'm going to try lining my eyes. I'm going to first go with a black eye pencil so it can be what I want. He said he wanted to see me. I said, I'm not sure about that. We don't be seeing each other when we see each other, okay? But it was like, yo. And then all of a sudden, I was like standing in my mom's bedroom, looking out the window and whatnot. And then I see him walking by with his brother. And when I said my heart did kikum, I went, bass, boos, bass. I said, what was that? Yeah, I was so shocked at like the level of how, you know, he kept me on my toes. And definitely was an interesting person. Honestly, like, it was really genuine. Matt was just doing bass on his own. It was turning on you. It was turning on you. And then I'm going to go ahead and go to my face. But right now I have to clean all those excess droplets of eyeshadows that like drop right here. So what I always do is always keep like a wet wipe or makeup remover close to me so I can always do it. And then I go back with my primer. And then don't just swipe it. You might smear it some more. Just try to dab, 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 dab. And then let that dry. Then work your way in. Passing by, I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe this. Oh my god. My heart was doing whatever I felt like doing at that time. So I was like, okay, no problem. No, what? No problem, because I'm going to be using my Too Faced primer. Because I don't want something to... I swear I'm clumsy. Very, very clumsy. Anyways. So I'm going to be using my Too Faced primer. Just a little bit. Not too much because I don't feel like wasting stuff. I'm not going anywhere already. And my face is already hydrated. The only time like I break... Because I still look on my chest. The only time because I break out is when, you know, my face is not rolled up enough and then it's like super dry. But I also like the matte finish on my face whenever I finish my makeup. So Too Faced primer is pretty good, but it still makes me oily. I ran out of my Becca, because it's Becca or Makeup Forever primer that I use, and it works really well. Dries matte. Okay, so yeah, so I'm going to go in and do foundation. So definitely it was very interesting because as the day passed by, we continued to like just talk on the phone. He would drop by like to see my friend, because my friend was like, don't worry, I'll call her for you. My friend was literally like the initiator of this whole thing. She just wanted your girl to be hitched up so she can have something to gist about. So this is how I usually do my foundation. I don't do a lot of foundation because I don't have energy, period. And I'm going to be blending it with my blending brush. I wet it, so it's a little damp right now. So it makes it better when you wet your sponge, actually, because it helps it flow better because it's liquidy. So yeah, we kept talking and everything. It was really cute. It was like really nice just to like have somebody that was like interested in me at that time. And then it was interesting because he was the sweetest person ever. Like, sweet. And then every time this boy would pass by, oh my god. My heart would just be dancing on its own, turning on its own. Because man was catching feelings, you know? We started catching feelings. And it was interesting to see how, you know, the whole thing grew. So, actually, and then funny thing now happened. My brother, yeah, he was a friend to my brother. Oh, I didn't know because my brother at that time stayed at my uncle's place at that time because the school was closer to that place. All right. See, so you see, so pressed in and looking nice. And that foundation was actually by Kat Blondie in the shade Deep 80 Natural. So yeah, so that's my foundation. And come to find out that it was my brother's friend. Like, I didn't tell my brother what was going on, but he low-key knew. So he didn't say anything, but I eventually told him that, oh, I didn't know this was your friend, you know? Like, I wasn't planning it. But yeah, and then like he didn't know that that was my brother because I really didn't used to tell people I had a brother back then. I don't know, me and my brother were just very weird. Like, we just used to just chill, don't be bragging about each other, we just be looking at each other like, what's wrong with you, what's wrong with you? So I went to visit my brother at my uncle's place, and so my brother decided to walk me back home. Might as well go with you because I wanted to see my friend in the estate. I was like, who's your friend in the estate? He said, I don't know if you know him. He named the person. I was like, I didn't say anything. But I was just like, he was like, do you know this boy? I was like, no. I don't know him, or what are you talking about? But he told me and everything, and I was like, oh, okay. Probably might have seen him around. Not knowing. Bros was him on my case. So anyways, we went to his house and everything. And he was so shocked to see me at his place. Because he never expected that, that he knew my brother, or like maybe it's somebody that he knew that was close to me or something like that. He just never expected it. And it was really cute because my brother did not, when we got there, my brother did not introduce me. I don't know why brothers do that. Like, to their friends, they just say, okay, nice to meet you. Well, no, he didn't. It's not like he did not introduce me, because I was on the phone outside. I was on the phone outside because my mom had called and she was like, where are you? I said, I'm in the estate with my brother. She said, okay, no problem. That's okay. Just don't be late outside or whatever. And I said, okay. So I came in. They were playing games. And then I came in and he was just like, he looked at my brother, he looked at me. He looked at my brother, he looked at me. Yeah, it was hilarious because I was shocked. I didn't honestly know. I knew he lived in that block, but I didn't know that he lived in that particular house. So I was outside the door and I came in and he was playing the game. He literally stopped playing the game and was looking at me. Looked at my brother, looked at me again. And I was like, oh. And I called my brother Big Boo. That's what I call him. I call him Big Boo. So I was like, Big Boo. That's what I say. Bruh, when I tell you, this boy thought my brother and I were like an item. I was like, ew, first of all. Second of all, it just kept looking at me like shocked. And then it was like, my brother was like, oh, that's my sister. It was like film. Gang, 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 gang. It was like film, or yeah, it was like film. My brother was just like looking at me like, do you people know each other or what? He said, no. Me too, I said, no. Shit. My brother would kill me if he knew. But come to find out, my brother is pretty chill, so he won't have probably done anything super hard or super crazy. But he would have killed his friend. And I would have been like, yo, look, you only live once. So yeah, he introduced me. He was like, oh, this is my sister, by the way. It was like, oh, I didn't know you had a sister. Hey, yeah. This is her. I was like, nice to meet you. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I know you. No, sir. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Okay, cool. That's what I said. I said, what's your name? He told me his name. I told him my name. I was like, oh, you have a very lovely name. Oh, God. Go and see magic and film that we're acting. I think we don't know each other. My brother was like, okay, whatever. So they ended up finished playing the game. And then he was like trying to show my brother what he learned playing his guitar. Ooh, excuse me. So I was trying to show my brother what he learned playing his guitar. So, yo, why did this boy pull up a love song? I started singing a love song in front of my brother, looking directly at me. It was a interesting to know because I was just like, but this boy's whole attention was on me. I was like, Allah Kubani, boy, man. Oh, fake for my life, man. You will not succeed. Oh, yo. At that time, I just said, Allah Kubani, boy. Over shaking him, over Kubalize me. But guess what? Your plans will never work because it's not me and you. They're gonna cash out here, you know. So he kept singing the song. Me, I did not pay attention at that time. You know what? My brain was like, "Dark, get up and leave, please, eh? Before you enter, before you enter trouble." I said no problem. So I'm blending my concealer. I use the same concealer color that I use for my eyebrow. That is in Fawn and in Flan and Chestnut. Usually, if I'm not going anywhere super dramatic, I'll just use the chestnut and call it a day. So yeah. Y'all see how I blend nicely? Usually end up coming up super nice at the end of the day. Trying to blend up. And then use the same part that I blend my foundation with. And just blend it through. Just to kind of darken it just a little bit. Still damp. My blending sponge is still damp. So it's always good to use a damp sponge. Trust me. It helps the liquid stuff blend way better. Way better. And so blend the top too. So yeah, I got up and just left that day. And then he kept calling me. It was like, yo, are you okay? He's like, I said, are you okay? What's wrong with you? Why would you dare do all that dramatic stuff? Like, it's like, I didn't know that was your brother. Yeah. I said, yeah. Now that you now knew that was my brother, why were you not singing love song and all that? He was just apologizing. He was like, yeah, I was not trying to hide my feeling. I didn't know what to do. You're in my space for the first time. And I said, okay, no problem. So he was like, can I come over? I said, yeah, you can come over. But you're not going to come over to my house. You're going to come over to my friend's place. And you're going to come over there when nobody's around. So I told my friend the plan. She was like, okay, yeah. Like, she's down that her parents are going to be out. And her aunt was going to be out. So it was going to be just her and her younger siblings in the house. She said, okay. I'm setting, by the way, with my black opal setting powder in medium 400. So yeah, we met. It came to the house. It came by. It just checked on me. We talked for a while. My friend was just like the best ever at that time. She literally just gave us our space and just let us chill and talk and everything. So we talked and everything. It's like, when am I going to see you again? I'm like, wait, hold up. Can you calm down? Because I don't understand the rush. We are not living far away. He was like, yeah, I know, but I'm missing your face. Just so you know, public service announcements. In my family, the girls are not, we are not romantic. We don't have a romantic bone in our body. Like, if you find that romantic bone, just, you're a lucky star. Simple. You're a lucky star. You're a very, what? A very lucky person. Because if you find the romantic bone, and you marry the romantic bone, you're a lucky person because you have seen something wonderful. So shaking it, so wonderful. Anyways, let me stop y'all. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and set my face, do a little contour work with my concealer, with my my powder. And all these makeup are very affordable. You can get them at your drugstore, Ulta, Sephora, all those places like that. So yep, that's gonna be it. And I'm going to go ahead with my sculpting palette. Where is it? Only. So yeah, we met a couple of times, and then one Jagbajantis night like this, the bro said, oh, what are you doing? Let's hang out tonight. I said, okay, cool, no problem. We just hung out, and then one thing led to another. One thing led to another, and you know, he convinced that, what are you people thinking? Look at you, nasty people. Hating wrong about the nasties. Anyways, I'm using my camera to do my contour work. So yeah. So he convinced that, oh, it's feeling the girl, that, you know, maybe we should take it up a notch or whatever. I'm like, oh, okay. Which one is taking it up a notch? I've never heard of that before. Besides, this is my first boyfriend, by the way. So yeah, he took it up a notch, and I was like, okay, I think I like you. He said, you think or you love me? I said, I think I like you, not love. He said, no, I know what you mean. You meant love. I said, okay. Whatever floats your boat or whatever make you sleep at night, no problem. That's fine. So that's how we continued our little love stuff, man, y'all. It was interesting because till today, my mother my mother didn't know that, you know, your girl had a boyfriend at that time. I honestly don't remember how old I was, but I know I wasn't super young or super old too either. So yeah. So I have contoured my face. I'm now just gonna brush everything up with my setting powder and just kind of clean up everything. So yeah, that's how we met, and that's like seriously. So I was wondering, funny enough, the reason why this story like popped up in my head that I should go ahead and let you guys know about the story is that I saw his post on Facebook one of these days, and I was like, oh my god, I haven't talked to him in like forever, and it was so weird. I'm using my setting powder, Black Radiant setting powder, by the way. So it was like, so then the flush of memory just returned, and it was like really epic because your girl at that time was feeling fly. I'm going to put on some mascara so I can prep my eyelashes for some eyelashes. Okay. So yeah. Am I the only person that make face when I'm doing my eyelashes? Well, let me know if you guys like this look. I'm gonna be showing you what it looks like afterwards. But yeah, I saw his post on Facebook recently, and I was like, oh my god, that was such a long time ago, and the memories of being young and in love at that time. And by the way, the mascara I'm using is the Wet n Wild, and also Lancome. This is my favorite lash mascara because I like the brush because it's super thick and just fluffs everything out. I don't have lashes, so I have to double coat with two different mascara, so it can make it look as if there's something there. So yeah, it was cute. It was really cute, honestly. And by the time, you know, by the time it should have gone more, like it should have like been more, my parents decided that it was time for us to move. I mean, it was a good thing to move into like places that you're going. My neck is usually super oily. I don't know why. Like, it was a good thing that, you know, the love flourished and everything. But it was super cute. Everything was just really nice. It was nice to be in that environment. You know, it was nice to learn what, you know, love was and everything. And it was just nice overall just to see that we were young and free and in love. Oh my god. But yeah. But no, it was a really cute story. I wish I could tell him much better than this, but this is all y'all got. But yeah, I just thought it would be an interesting story to share with you guys while I'm doing my makeup. So I'm going to go ahead and put my lashes off camera because I do not want to poke my eyes. But yeah, I shall be back. So while off camera, I went ahead and did my under and my waterline with some black pencil, and I added gold to my inner tear ducts. I added this gold to it, and that is called Ida. Yes. So I added that gold to my inner tear ducts and to brighten up my face and give me some kind of vava voom voom. So I'm gonna go ahead and put blush on my face. Where's my blush palette? No. Okay. I'm gonna be using my blush from BH Cosmetics. So yeah. Something just a little something pinky. So yeah, it was really cute, and we met, and yeah. Till today, I've not been in contact with him since. We're in contact for a little while I moved to the new house, but it didn't last for very long. I guess out of sight, out of mind. But yeah, and we're both also like at a different place in our lives too at that time. So me moving, it was just like a lot of things have changed, a lot of like move and everything. So we just stopped talking. And funny enough, like we saw once in a blue moon, like once in a while, especially because I still went to school around that area. Like my school was literally around, but I never visited the whole house until like farther down. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I've already added my lashes, and you see how lashes make something so immaculate. Like, so I'm gonna use my Too Faced highlighter in Canary Diamonds. I love this highlighter, gives me life. So I'm going straight down my nose, straight down, and then my cheekbones, and then my cupid's bow right there. But yeah, it was, and then my eyebrows, because I need this thing to be glittering for decades. But yeah, it was really cute. It was so nice. But yeah, that's the little story about my first boyfriend and how we met. And yes, and then guess what? Your girl moved to another place, right? And there was somebody else there. But right before that person could, you know, make the attempts or approach the guy, I had to move again. I had to move. Oh, I had to move. This thing was just pinning me up and down. Like, I had to literally tell my parents. I was like, "What is it?" Because I didn't really tell my parents, yeah, because at that time they was like, "Ah, yeah, no boyfriend to certain age." So I'm going to use a brown pencil and a nude lip color for my you guys should know this by now. It's my Heart Revolution nude lip color, and it's in Honeycomb. It's my favorite go-to lip combo. So yeah, and I will be like, if it's not already up, it should be coming, because I have 4 go-to lip combos that I use always, and I love them. So if it's not already up, it will be coming soon. Expect it. So yeah, so every time a girl find the love, that was when my parents decided it is time to move. And it's gonna be paining me. Hey, let's darken it a little. How about that? Oh, yeah. And it's gonna be paining me, honestly. It just hurts. Like, they were ruining my love life. But it was really interesting how I met my first boyfriend, and to today, like, even me and that my friend, we like moved on, life separated us and everything, but it was just really, it's because of her. It's because of her that I had that relationship going, and I was really grateful for that, because if not, I wouldn't have cared a lot. So I'm going to finish this look. I'm probably gonna add I don't think I'm gonna add gloss. So to finish up this look, I am going to spray my face with my Urban Decay All Nighter. This is amazing. Yes, and that is the finished look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I totally enjoyed it, and it's been forever since I've like done my makeup, so I decided to look cute. So yes, Comment, like, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this far. If you've been watching and you're still watching and you're still here to the very end, I appreciate you. But I hope everybody has a really, really lovely day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. I'll be back with full regalia outfits and everything, so you guys can see how this look comes together, okay?